Hello and welcome to Taramandal friends. Today I'm going to review Celtic astrology oracle cards and enchanted spell oracle cards. Both of them are based on Celtic system of divination, also known as ogham divination. This system is not star based, but it is earth based, meaning it is based on plants, animals, and various cycles of nature. And Celtic astrology is a part of this system where there are 13 main Celtic trees. Each tree is assigned with a month and a Celtic animal, and thus each tree relates to a certain personality type. Celtic astrology oracle cards deck contains 13 animal cards and 13 tree cards or plant cards, where animal card number 1 corresponds to plant card number 1. Animal card number 2 corresponds to plant card number 2, and so on. This is the box, the guidebook. And these are the cards. This is the plant card number 1, Berk. The achiever is the title given to explain its key qualities and its meaning in brief. And the corresponding animal card is stag. Card number 2, Rowan the thinker, and cat. Card number 3 is Ash the enchanter, and corresponding animal is the snake. Now let us see in brief what our enchanted spell oracle cards are about. They are medieval hedge witch magic cards. They are 36 plant cards, and the guidebook gives their botanical information, their symbolic meaning, and kitchen magic. Each card is represented by a priestess to help you create the life you want through bewitching recipes, rituals, and spells. Out of 36 cards, 13 cards represent the Celtic tree zodiac and their corresponding trees and times of the year. This is the ash tree, enchantment, and the corresponding dates are February 18 till March 17, and the associated Celtic animal mentioned here is seahorse. This is the ogham tree symbol. there are few spreads given in the guidebook. Let us do our reading with crescent moon layout. The 5-card spread is the option to choose when you want to consider your question from different perspectives. This layout gives choices on which action to take. Card 1 is your present situation. Card 2 is what lies ahead if no action is taken. Card 3 is the theme that overarches the whole question, the big picture. Card 4 is the suggested action to take if you want to make a change. Card 5 is the outcome of the suggested action. I will shuffle the cards and select 5 cards. We'll be back soon. And we have patience in number 1 position of current situation, opulence in number 2 position of outcome if no action is taken. In number 3 position of the big picture, we have rebirth. We have illumination in number 4 position of the advice or the action to be taken if you want to make a change. And in number 5 position of the final outcome, if the given advice is followed, we have ritual. Patience represent a Celtic tree zodiac where corresponding tree is willow, corresponding Celtic animal is sea serpent, and the corresponding dates are 15 April till May 12. The keywords are grace, perspective, higher purpose. The botanical name for willow is Salix alba. And there is a botanical information given, then the symbolism of the card is explained, and for divination it says, when the patience card appears, the lesson is to be content to wait. Patience encourages us to see the big picture, to rise above petty arguments and small ideas, and have the fortitude to ride things out. Understanding the higher purpose of your current situation is important, and this may mean that things will not happen as quickly as you expect them to. The keywords associated with the willow tree are grace, guidance, and protection. Try using a different viewpoint to see your situation from a fresh angle. Imagine that you are looking at your life from above rather than getting caught up in all the little details. This can give you some much needed perspective. So the first card itself talks about the main purpose for which we are doing this spread. That is to observe and understand the situation from different perspectives and to make a final choice, to make a final decision on which action to take. And placed in the position of current situation, the card of patience explains that my viewers' patience is being tested. They are waiting for some results, but it's taking a long time. The lesson is to wait and see the situation from a fresh angle. So the first card directly points out to the third card, the big picture card, rebirth, and take the advice, take the suggestion, take the lesson from there and see the situation from its perspective, from its angle, and hopefully as we move on to the second card and the third card, it will become clear what exactly the matter is and what is it talking about. However, viewers, you can try this spell called as willow weaving spell to improve your patience. This spell is meditative and can test your patience. On the night of a full moon, take 2 slender willow twigs and cross them into an X shape. Using green colored wool or ribbon, secure the cross and wrap the wool or ribbon around the twigs, weaving it over and under, much the same as making an Eye of God charm. This action allows your mind to slow and requires patient fingers to make the beautiful pattern. Keep this willow charm in a prominent place as a reminder that all good things come to those who wait. Next, we have opulence if no action is taken. And the keywords are luxury, material riches, and plenty. So it is clear that my viewers are waiting for material riches in their life. They are waiting for opulence to come into their life. But as already suggested by the card of patience, that it's going to take time. It's not going to happen as quickly as you expect them to. So you need to change your perspective. You need to change your perspective about money matters. The priestess of opulence is portrayed upside down for a reason. Perhaps your idea about wealth needs to be turned upside down. For instance, delighting in paying the bills rather than grumbling about them is a real and effective way to attract the positive energy of wealth into your life. So it's talking about spending money in a joyful frame of mind, and that will attract more money to you. When the opulence card appears, it is suggesting that you find small ways to bring more joyful luxury into your life. Perhaps you have been a bit miserly with yourself lately, worried about money and trying to stick to an unreasonable budget that allows no room for treats or fun. Small weekly luxuries that do not break the bank can make life all the sweeter. Thinking that money is the root of all evil, or deciding that anyone who has plenty of money is a crook, is a surefire way to make your relationship with money a rocky one. The corresponding plant or tree to opulence is almond blossom, Prunus amygdalis. Almonds resonate with the sacral chakra, the energy wheel responsible for pleasure and appetite, and as such, almonds symbolize plenty and opulence. Joyful spending spell. Spending money in a joyful frame of mind will attract more of it to you, creating the essence of opulence in your life. Think of this card as a permission slip to spend a fixed amount of money you can afford on without any feelings of guilt or heaviness. According to witchy folklore, carrying a piece of green cloth containing an unhurled almond in your purse will ensure you will always have plenty of money. So the message is, opulence will come to those who wait, and opulence will come to those who spend with a joyous frame of mind, but without breaking their savings. Do not be miser, but at the same time, do not spend lavishly. Do not throw your money. Do not squander your money. Do not be extravagant. Spend only a fixed amount of money you can afford on without any feeling of guilt or heaviness. You don't have to take any major action for attracting opulence into your life, except waiting patiently and gracefully and changing your perspectives regarding money. So the other perspective for looking at money here is to see it from spiritual point of view. Opulence does not always mean plenty of wealth, money, material riches and luxury, but it also means a feeling of abundance, feeling of satisfaction, feeling of contentment. Even when you have a small amount of money, inner feeling of contentment and satisfaction is real abundance. Work hard on your project patiently and diligently. Pay your bills without grumbling about them, and spend a fixed amount of money you can afford on without breaking your bank and without any feeling of guilt and heaviness. Work hard on your projects patiently and diligently. Pay your bills without grumbling about them. Spend a fixed amount of money you can afford on. Do your savings. And this is a real and effective way to attract the positive energy of wealth into your life. Now we move on to the most important card of the spread, the big picture card, rebirth. It represents a Celtic tree zodiac where the corresponding tree is elder tree. The corresponding dates are November 25 to December 23, and the corresponding animal is Celtic horse. It is associated with the death card of tarot. The keywords are transformation, victory, completion. When a rebirth card appears, some kind of transformation is about to take place. You are about to enter a brand new phase in life. Rebirth promises victory over a challenge, and with it, you become wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. This card has similarities to the death card in the tarot, for it is a card of endings and beginnings and of letting go. So the big picture is now clear that my viewers are suggested to keep working hard, keep pursuing and persevering their current projects they are working on patiently and diligently, as the present time is a time of transformation. A major and big change is awaited, with the promise of victory over challenges and opulence at material and spiritual level. You are made to wait because universe wants to make you wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. Good things comes to those who wait. So if you are gracefully and patiently working on a higher purpose, and if you are ready to change your perspectives on money, where you will not only attract material wealth but also will become a wiser and more compassionate human, a more generous person. The elder leaf spell will help you to transform your old materialistic habits into a fresh new perspective of spiritual abundance. This spell uses the leaves of the elder tree to bring victory over a challenge. Fill a glass bowl or chalice with water. Place 3 freshly picked elder leaves in the water, and on top of the leaves, place a floating candle. Light the candle, watching as the little beams of light magically bounce around the water. Know that just as this bowl is filled with light and magic, so are you. Gaze into the water and whisper, "May the elder leaves and fire fulfill my desires." State your desires out loud and know that it will come to pass. So the biggest oracle of this reading is bring transformation to your perspective towards money. If you are ready to show patience, grace, and gratitude, if you are a wise, compassionate, and a generous person, generous to others as well as to your own self, if you are ready to let go of your worries, your anxieties and insecurities regarding money, and let God meaning show full faith and full trust on him that whatever he is doing is for your highest good, for your highest benefit. Then you need not take any action. Opulence is promised. Victory over challenges is promised. However, if you still want to take some action, then we have the next card of advice, or the action to be taken is illumination. There is a message written on the card. I will read out loud. I am sending you light even now. Shine on beautiful ones. You are loved. The illumination card depicts the priestess of illumination, a young woman with a rainbow flowing from her heart chakra. She is flanked by two stylized sage bushes. So illumination corresponds with sage, Salvia officinalis. The keywords are loved, peaceful, safe. Burning dried sage is a well-known way to cleanse the energy of a person's aura and living space. It has the power to protect and heal, to ground and to inspire strength and courage. Sage has been used by many cultures around the world in religious ceremonies. This herb is recognized for its curative and antiseptic properties and is known to provide insights by stimulating the third eye chakra. The illumination card appears when it is time to bring more light into your life. This can be on a physical or energetic level. An excellent way to start is to imagine yourself filled with bright white light whenever you think of it. You may also want to purify your home energetically. Stale and dense energy can become trapped and brood in nooks and crannies, and you will want to flush it out. And the light spell says, illuminate all the corners of your house and brighten your life with the following house cleansing spell. Collect one small sage smudge stick, a white tea light, and 200 grams of salt. Light the sage stick, place it into a ceramic bowl, and visit every part of the house, allowing the smoke to penetrate all the rooms. Be sure to visit particularly dark corners and under beds. Have the doors and windows open, as this lets the smoke out along with any heavy or dull energy. When you have smudged the whole house, pour a generous amount of rock salt in a circle around the tea light. Light the candle and imagine you are drawing bright light all around you. Visualize 4 luminous angels surrounding your house at the quarters of north, east, south, and west. Know that your house is now full of bright, vibrant energy. Discard the salt and candle once it has burned to nothing. So if you want to take some action to bring changes in your current time, there is nothing much to do. Just cleanse your physical energy, your aura, your chakras, and your house, your living space. And that will bring peace, healing, and love to anyone who needs it. So far in this reading, we understand that almond blossom will improve your sacral chakra, and sage will impure. So far in the reading, we understand that almond blossom helps to heal, to purify, to cleanse the sacral chakra, and sage helps to purify, cleanse, and heal heart chakra and third eye chakra. So viewers, you need to work on your sacral chakra, your heart chakra, and your third eye chakra. Working on your sacral chakra will bring joy and pleasure and contentment in your life, and also will attract material wealth. And working on your heart chakra will make you generous, will bring unconditional love into your heart. It will make you a stronger and a more compassionate person. And meditating on your third eye chakra will make you a wiser person, will illuminate your thoughts with wisdom, will enlighten your mind with new creative ideas, will help you to transform your unwanted old perspectives into fresh new discoveries, bringing you the solution to your problems and overcome the challenges smoothly. So the advice and the action to be taken is also very simple, very easy. Just cleanse your physical energy and your aura, and also cleanse the energy of your living space with the sage smudge stick. That's it. And if you do this, the final outcome will be ritual. And the meanings of ritual is very much similar to rebirth. The key phrases are letting go, changing phases. The corresponding plant is blue voard, Isatis tinctoria. It is known for its incredible rich indigo color of the dye they produce. This dye was used to cover the body of warriors in a ritualistic manner before going into battle. Medicinally, voard curtails blood flow and acts as a natural antiseptic. The priestess of ritual, painted in blue voard, is about to embark on a powerful ritual of the moon. This ritual symbolizes moving from one stage of life into another. She is surrounded by the waxing and waning phases of the moon, her belly painted with the triple moon goddess symbol. When the priestess of ritual appears, it is time to honor the fact that an important era in your life is coming to an end. A new phase is beginning, and with it will come mixed emotions. As you enter a brand new stage in your life, it is important to honor the past with a meaningful ritual. This ritual can help temper the waves of exhaustion, irritation, and feelings of inertia as you try to grasp onto the old energy you know so well. So, the card of ritual in the position of final result, final outcome, if the action suggested by the card of illumination, the advice suggested by the card of illumination is followed, it says the process of transformation is always painful because it demands patience. Working hard on a project for a long time will make you exhaust, will make you irritated and impatient. You may lose control over your emotions, over your patience. So, if you take the action, the advice suggested by the card of illumination and follow the instructions given in light spell, the spell done with a sage smudge stick, to meditate, to heal, to cleanse your aura chakra and cleanse the energy of your living space, combined with the rituals and spells suggested by the ritual card, will help you to temper those waves of exhaustion and irritation and negative feelings of inertia, and will help you to balance your emotions. And will allow you to move into the next phase with ease and grace. Ritual of the moon. Working with the phases of the moon within a ritual can be very effective. This one is adapted from Eden McCoy's Lady of the Night and works with the releasing energy of the waning moon. You will need some dark blue body paint or dark lipstick for this ritual. On the night of a dark moon, into bracket, the moon phase just before the new moon, bracket closed, draw counterclockwise spirals starting from the center and moving outward on any part of your body that feels stuck or heavy. Imagine These spirals drawing out the dull energy in your body that you no longer need. When you feel ready, wash these spirals away and feel the letting go process begin as the dark ink negativity washes down the drain and far away from you. When the new moon sliver appears in the night sky, it will bring with it fresh, new and vital energy. So viewers, I strongly recommend the rituals and spells suggested in the card of illumination and ritual. And if you do not want to take any action and want to allow the current phase to complete on its own without any interference, then continue working hard on your current project patiently, gracefully and joyously. That's it, and you will overcome all the challenges into your life and enter a new phase with ease. You just need to change your perspectives regarding money a little bit. Let go of your old habits and obsessions regarding money. Start enjoying your money. Spend your money over small luxury. Pay your bills without grumbling about them. Show grace and gratitude to God for making you a better, a stronger, a wiser and a more compassionate person. Be generous with others and with your own self. Free yourself from the restrictions and from the boundaries you have imposed on your own self and also on others. It will take some time, but opulence, abundance, material riches, plenty are assured for sure. And if you transform your perspective regarding money like this, even during the time when material abundance is not there, but you will be rich in spiritual abundance with the feeling of contentment and satisfaction. And that is what the biggest message, the biggest oracle of this reading is, that be grateful with what you have. Show gratitude to all you have. This is the lesson God wants to give you. So do not think that the God has abandoned you or He is giving you punishment by making you wait. Instead, think whatever He is doing is for your highest good, for your highest benefit, for making you a stronger, a wiser and a more compassionate person. I will now confirm this reading by shuffling and selecting two cards from Celtic Astrology Oracle cards. And I have both the cards of number 10, which makes this oracle highly strong, very strong. First card I have got for you, plant card number 10, wine, the equalizer in its reversed position. This is the card in its upright position. I've got it in its reversed position. And the second card I have got is animal card number 10, the swan in its upright position. Now let us see their meaning and try to understand the message behind. The plant card number 10, wine, the equalizer. Keywords: balance, temperance, empathy. It looks like it corresponds to the temperance card in tarot. If you were born during the season of wine, you have the ability to see both sides of any question and understand them both. This makes you compassionate and empathic, and it can also make you changeable and indecisive. With experience, wine folk learn how to balance contradiction and come to a place of harmony. The fruits of the wine can refresh or inebriate, and it's important for you to be temperate. The wine-born enjoy the finer things of life and are naturally drawn to luxury and elegance. Happiness comes when you balance this with generosity to those less fortunate. It's talking about the same things. Tempering your desires and becoming more compassionate, more generous towards self, and also to those less fortunate. It's talking about balancing your materialistic desires with elegance and generosity. In its reversed position, it suggests unhappiness and dissatisfaction regarding material wealth. It suggests that you are not being generous to yourself and to others. In its reversed position, it suggests imbalance, disharmony, indecisiveness, contradiction between your material and spiritual views, untempered desire. You are not seeing your question from bigger perspective. And the animal card number 10, the swan, suggests the solution for this. The keywords are graceful, fierce, devoted. Those born in the sign of the swan are spiritually evolved, eloquent, and expressive. They are beautiful both within and without. Though the swan is known for its serene grace, it is fiercely territorial. Swan folks are passionate in relationship and devoted to their mates and offspring. They protect what they love. The swan born have a strong instinct for when the time is right for change. When the call comes, they take to the air with no regrets. Swan and wine together exalt the qualities of harmony, happiness, and love. The shadow they cast may take the form of defensiveness, temper, or overindulgence. So, the shadow aspect of the wine card suggests overindulgence over material things, self-centeredness, selfishness, not being generous to less fortunate, worrying too much about the future, feelings of anxiety, insecurity regarding money matters, fear of losing stability, fear of facing changes, of facing challenges, feeling of guilt and regrets, lack of self-love and love for others, feeling of not being loved, feeling of unhappiness, dissatisfaction, imbalance and disharmony. But this can be balanced if you incorporate the qualities of a swan into your life. Quality of grace and devotion, quality of spirituality and unconditional love, quality of temperance, quality of peace and passion, quality to face challenges and taking the call to action, and the biggest quality of changing the perspectives and evolving self. So the viewers, I hope the message is clear to you, and if the reading did not resonate with you, as it was a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you, but I hope you got to learn something and it will help you in your future. In the next video, I will be taking Celtic Tree Oracle, which is a system based deck, system of ogham divination. The spread used is Tree of Life spread to divine the past, present and future, and also to know the big picture, to know the essence of the reading, which is the most required thing or element for one's spiritual progress. So hope to see you in the next video, and thank you for being with me in this video. Thank you for being patient. Perform the spells and rituals suggested in the cards and heal yourself. There is no need to go to any healer outside. There is a healer inside you. You can do it yourself. Trust yourself, trust God. Have full faith on the path you are walking, on what you are doing. God helps those who help their own selves, and good things come to those who wait. Enjoy your life. Goodbye.